Out of Havana, Americans arrive in Cuba on a daily basis to learn more about the communist island. The increase in flights has led American Airlines to open a sales office there. Our Hatzovella, the one and only reporter from a local television station in the U.S. to report from inside Cuba, shows us that new office.
This evening we're in Miramar, a neighborhood here in Havana, and what you see behind me is the new American Airlines sales office, which is opening for the first time here in Cuba today. Commercial flight is making possible that delegations from America come here and have cultural exchanges. One of them is the Chicago Council on Global Affairs, an independent, nonpartisan organization that's been around since 1922. Their goal is to make Americans aware of the importance of American engagement in the world. Part of their yearly goal is to travel to places Americans don't visit often. Part of the visit includes touristy stuff, but they're also meeting with government officials, diplomats, and artists. The group is made up of highly educated folks like CEOs, investment bankers, university presidents. Overall, they have been surprised by how little they knew about what is happening on the island. The organization's current president, who was once the ambassador to NATO, tells us what they have learned and how complex things here in Cuba are.
So we've had really interesting conversations about how the emerging private sector, the role of remittances back into the society, are changing the way people are relating to each other. This is a country that is, while it's not a democracy, it is a socialist country. There are limits to the political and human rights that personally I don't find acceptable. But it is a society that is trying to open up.
This is pretty significant that they're allowing us to be here. Local 10 and other American media were part of the agenda. The Chicago Council on Global Affairs wanted to learn more about our work here on the island. The organization spent 5 days here in Havana. So coming up at 11, you're going to get more reaction from the opening of this new sales office here in Havana. You're going to hear from American Airlines officials what their thoughts are in terms of where the progress is going when it comes to commercial flights. I'm Hatzovella, Local 10 News, Havana.